1. What is the primary purpose of grounding in an electrical system? A. To ensure the proper functioning of electrical devices. B. To protect individuals from electric shock. C. To increase the electrical current. D. To provide a path for the neutral current. 2. Which of the following is the most common type of electrical wire used for residential circuits? A. B. C. D. 3. What is the minimum size of a copper grounding conductor for a 200 amp residential service? A. B. C. D. 10. 4. Which of the following best describes an overcurrent protection device OCPD? A. A device used to monitor the voltage drop in circuits. B. A device that automatically shuts off the circuit if the current exceeds the safe limit. C. A device used to increase current flow. D. A device used to connect wires to a circuit panel. What does the term ampacity refer to? A. The amount of voltage in a conductor. B. The maximum current a conductor can carry without overheating. C. The amount of power consumed by a circuit. D. The resistance of a conductor. 6. What is the first step when installing a new electrical panel? A. Identify the circuit breakers. B. Turn off the main power supply. C. Wire the ground system. D. Install the bus bars. 7. Which of the following devices is used to interrupt the flow of electrical current in case of a short circuit? A. B. Circuit breaker. C. D. Grounding electrode. 8. What does the abbreviation GFCI stand for? A. Ground fault current interrupter. B. General frequency circuit interrupter. C. Ground field circuit interlock. D. General fault current interrupter. 9. In the National Electrical Code, NEC, which article covers the grounding and bonding requirements for electrical installations? A. Article 250. B. Article 300. C. Article 400. D. Article 500. 10. Which of the following statements is true about the NEC's requirements for electrical conduit? A. PVC conduit can be used for all types of wiring. B. Metal conduit is not allowed in residential buildings. C. Conduit is required in all electrical installations for safety. D. EMT, electrical metallic tubing, is suitable for outdoor installations. 11. Which of the following is a characteristic of a transformer? A. It increases the voltage in an electrical circuit. B. It provides power to remote areas without losing energy. C. It regulates the flow of current between two circuits. D. It only works in high-voltage circuits. 12. Which tool is used to measure the resistance in an electrical circuit? A. Multimeter. B. Clamp meter. C. Continuity tester. D. Megger. 13. How should electrical wires be installed to minimize the risk of fire? A. Wires should be installed close to heat sources. B. Wires should be properly insulated and secured to prevent overheating. C. Wires should be exposed to air for better cooling. D. Wires should not be secured in any way. 14. What is the function of a disconnect switch in an electrical system? A. To regulate the power flow to equipment. B. To provide a manual means of disconnecting power from a circuit. C. To protect the circuit from high voltage. D. To convert alternating current to direct current. 15. Which color wire is typically used for grounding in a 120-240 volt system? A. Green. B. Black. C. Red. D. White. 16. What is the maximum length for a copper conductor used in a 15 amp branch circuit without overloading? A. 50 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 150 feet. D. 200 feet. 17. When selecting electrical equipment, what factors should be considered to determine the safety and compatibility? A. Manufacturer's brand name. B. Voltage and amperage ratings. C. Price of the equipment. D. The location of installation. 18. Which of the following is used to protect equipment from damage due to electrical faults? A. Grounding. B. C. Overcurrent protection. Conduit systems. 19. In which type of installation is armored cable AC typically used? A. Commercial construction. B. Residential construction. C. Outdoor installations. D. High voltage circuits. 20. What is the primary purpose of using a surge protector in an electrical system? A. To control the amount of voltage. B. To prevent overloads on circuits. C. To prevent power surges from damaging equipment. D. To regulate current flow. 21. What does the term short circuit refer to? A. A normal occurrence in electrical circuits. B. A failure where the electrical current bypasses the intended path. C. A condition where the current increases gradually. D. A type of grounding method. 22. What is the purpose of a circuit breaker lockout-tagout device? A. To prevent unauthorized access to the electrical system. B. To ensure circuits remain energized. C. To lock circuits in the on position. D. To prevent accidental tripping of the circuit breaker. 23. What is the first step in troubleshooting a circuit? A. Check for physical damage. B. Use a multimeter to check for continuity. C. Turn off the power to the circuit. D. Inspect the grounding system. 24. How often should electrical systems be inspected in residential homes? A. Once every 5 years. B. Once every 10 years. C. Every 3 years. D. Periodically, or as needed for maintenance. 25. Which of the following is not an example of a potential electrical hazard? A. Mixed wiring. B. Properly installed circuit breakers. C. Overloaded circuits. Damaged electrical cords. 26. Which of the following is an advantage of using PVC conduit? A. It is resistant to corrosion. B. It is easy to bend. C. It conducts electricity. D. It is used for grounding systems. 27. What does the term bonding refer to in electrical systems? A. Connecting all exposed metal parts to the grounding system. B. Installing fuses in the circuit. C. Ensuring electrical conductors are insulated. D. Connecting wires of different circuits together. 28. What type of wire should be used for outdoor installations in damp environments? Cable. B. C. Romex wire. 29. What is the main purpose of an electrical inspection before finalizing an installation? A. To verify the efficiency of the system. B. To check if the installation meets safety and code requirements. C. To determine the cost of the project. D. To ensure the equipment operates correctly. 30. Which of the following would indicate the need for a system upgrade in an electrical installation? A. Repeated tripping of circuit breakers. B. Installation of new devices. C. Use of electrical conduit. D. Proper circuit breaker ratings. 31. In an electrical panel, what is the function of the bus bar? A. To connect the power source to the circuit breakers. B. To provide power to outlets. C. To ensure proper grounding of the system. D. To distribute power to all circuits. 32. What is the primary reason for using an arc fault circuit interrupter, AFCI? A. To protect against overcurrent. B. To prevent electrical fires caused by arcing faults. C. To increase the current flow. D. To improve the voltage stability. 33. What does the term voltage drop mean? A. The reduction in voltage due to resistance in the electrical system. B. A temporary increase in voltage. C. The total amount of electrical power used in a circuit. D. The increase in voltage due to current overload. 34. Which of the following is required for wiring in a commercial setting? A. Metal conduit. B. Non-metallic sheathed cable. D. Electrical tape. 35. When wiring a new home, which type of system is typically used for power distribution? A. 240-volt single-phase system. B. 480-volt three-phase system. C. 120-volt multi-phase system. D. 240-volt three-phase system. 36. What is the purpose of an electrical meter? A. To measure the flow of current through the circuit. B. To measure the resistance of the circuit. C. To monitor the power usage in the system. D. To provide power to the circuit. 37. What is the purpose of installing GFCI outlets in wet areas? A. To prevent short circuits. B. To protect against electrical shock from ground faults. C. To regulate the flow of electrical current. D. To prevent the circuit from overloading. 38. Which tool is commonly used to strip the insulation off electrical wires? A. Wire stripper. Utility knife. C. Crimping tool.